Welcome back to Wrestling Renaissance. This is a run-in. My name is TJ Leo.
And I'm Cole 2K.
And this is the LFG Season 2 starting episode. Don't really have a specific name for it, but LFG Season 2 has begun. 2 episodes have aired. We decided to wait for 2 episodes to get at least the teams set up, because they didn't set up the teams on the first episode. They just teased it. So now we know who is with who. We know who is there, and we've seen several of them in action, so we can kind of give our thoughts on each contestant. Is contestant the right word? It's not a game show. It's more like a tournament or like a competition. I don't know. It's like a hybrid. It's a weird thing.
It's a scripted reality competition.
Yeah, scripted reality competition. Yeah. I do wonder how.
Thoughts on that?
Yeah, I was gonna say I do wonder how scripted the points are. Kind of hard. Like, do they have an idea of which coach is going to win each? I
don't know.
Season,
I think maybe the points would probably be the least scripted part.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, you can't really account for if a match is going to be good or bad going in as part of a script.
That's true.
You can't, and you can't just...
Can't account for botches and...
Yeah, you can't account for really having a bad match for someone that you want to give points to.
Yeah, that's true.
Kind of thing.
All right, well, let's dive in. So we're going to go over the cast, just like we did on Season 1 episodes. Also, apologies for my voice ahead of time, dealing with allergies. I feel like I don't even know. I feel like I feel like I have a cold in the middle of winter, but without any of the other symptoms except for just I'm sniffly and stuffy. It's really irritating. Summertime, guys. Woo.
Yes.
Woo, summertime. Before we get into that, though, make sure you subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff, and join the Co-op Club Discord community server, where we chat about wrestling, chat about video games, and all kinds of good stuff. We just hit our 1-year anniversary last week, which is awesome. Not Wrestling Renaissance specifically, but the channel. Our 1-year anniversary is coming up about a month.
Yes, it is.
I think it was August 1st, I think. So almost exactly a month from now. All right, let's do this. Anthony Luke. Did he return to Season 2? Yes, he did.
Yes,
he is indeed back. He's indeed back. He did not have a match on either of the first 2 episodes, I don't believe.
No, he did not.
No. Which is not surprising. He doesn't really need more exposure. His problem is problems that prevented him from being champ in the first season aren't really ring related. I feel like they're more charisma related and like figuring out who he is related.
Yeah.
So that's where his focus needs to be this season. Whose team did he land on?
He was the first. He was the first male pick for Michelle McCool.
Oh, that's right. She had the first male and female pick, right?
Yep, she had the first male and female pick.
Yeah, which Booker T was.
He was hot.
He was very unappreciative of that, especially since he picked 2 of his previous cohorts.
Yeah. Yep.
Previous students. Which I don't know if that was on purpose or if it was just kind of happenstance. That
you mean like scripted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Felt a little. His reaction was like so over the top that I was like,
yeah.
I feel like if anyone acted that way around the Undertaker would slap the shit out of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just how obnoxious and unprofessional and just about everything. This is bullshit. This is bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dog. Yeah. But yeah, not much to say about Anthony Luke since we haven't seen him in action, but he is on Team McCool. All right. Let's move forward here. The Bone Collector, Bailey Humphrey. Did she return? Absolutely she did.
Yep.
Absolutely she did. And she was in a match. And through no fault of her own, I think, did not have a great match, which we'll talk about her opponent later.
Yeah.
But she did fine. Her opponent, not so much. Bailey landed back on Team Undertaker, I believe.
Yeah, she was the second person that Undertaker picked.
Sure. I think she may have been third. Because I saw her in the ring towards the end, and I was like, why is Bailey still in there?
Maybe it was a third.
I'll know who he picked second when I see them. I think he picked two guys first. I could be wrong though. We'll see. Yeah.
No, he got the leftovers of Bully's last pick.
Mm-hmm.
The Undertaker did.
Yes, he did. Well, yeah, Undertaker, because he won last season, was
last
in the draft. Was last. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Which is very interesting. He ended up with a pretty decent team though. But yeah, Bailey, can't wait to see more of her. She's great. All right, let's move on from the Bone Collector. Oh God, BJ Ray, did he return? Unfortunately, yes, he did. I couldn't believe it when I saw him. I was like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" All right.
At first, it seemed like his attitude was a little bit better.
At first,
but then he got that nice cocky attitude, and it came back, and he was pretty annoying.
He seems fine in front of the coaches, but when he's doing his backstage interviews, he's just his normal asshole self.
Yeah.
Just a very, very fake individual, whether it's scripted or not. I'm not, who knows, but he's definitely an asshat. That being said, though, in his match, he did much better than season 1, I thought.
What was that look that he had?
Yeah, that was really strange. Like, he had like a button up and some shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what happened there. And then he like has like a new catchphrase, ice in his veins. So he does this.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I'm glad that they're trying different things, because there's a certain someone that's returned that I'm like, they're still doing that. Good Lord. But yeah, we'll see where it goes. He had a decent match. I wouldn't say he was the highlight of the night or anything, but it was his most impressive outing, I would say. And I wouldn't put him on my to watch list by any stretch of the imagination.
To watch get his ass kicked. It's about it.
I loved the look on Bubba's face when the crowd cheered him when he came out. They were like, "Oh, it's BJ!" Also, I think they actually have a crowd now. It's not a full crowd; it's just like that one bleacher. But I don't think it's just the wrestlers. I don't even know if it's any wrestlers. I think it's like a select group of fans that they let in. I could be wrong, but I specifically remember in season 1 that it was only like 2 rows, and it was pretty much just the wrestlers from the show that were there. But it seems like they have a lot more people there this time. I think a lot of people probably complained about the quietness of the tryout type matches. It was like, you need some more noise in there. All right, let's move on from. BJ landed on Bubba's team again.
He did, because
a certain someone
refused to be on Bubba's
join
team.
Bubba's team. Yeah, I can't wait to talk about him.
Which I think that whole thing was scripted too. We'll get there.
I think so too.
Talk about it when we get there.
Yeah. So BJ Team Bubba once again. Chris Island, the promised child, is he back? Yeah, he is. And he's still the promised child. That hasn't changed.
He's not the promised teenager or tweener. He's still a child.
Yeah, he needs to change that straight up. I don't know to what, but he needs to change it. And he's still doing the stupid
Oh yeah.
motion in the ring. I'm like, dude, you do it once, okay. He does it like 8 times. I'm
Over
like,
and
what are you
over. Yeah.
doing? You shuffling the deck and passing me a joker? Like, what are you doing? Yeah, it's a little weird. He had a match with someone I don't
One of the new
remember.
people.
Yeah, one of the new folk, and he did pretty well. Chris Island doesn't have a problem in the ring, I don't think.
No, he doesn't really.
Yeah, in season 1, he needed to slow down a little bit. His problem is his gimmick and his gimmick.
Yeah, his gimmick and his gimmick. His gimmick and his character.
It's just terrible in every way. No, like imagine if the Promised Child debuted on Monday Night Raw. People would be like, "The fuck is this jobber doing here?" You know, they wouldn't be like, "Oh, he's the next big thing." It's like, no, the Promised Child's not going anywhere. Whose team did he land on?
Booker T's, I think.
Booker's? It was either Booker's or Michelle's. But I think you're right. I think it was Booker's.
Let's see. Yep, Booker T.
Booker T. All right. Booker. King Booker. All right, let's move on from Chris Island to Danny Sikelski. Did she return? Yes, she did.
We were questioning whether she was going to come back or not, whether she was fit or whether we thought that she
would survive
or should come back.
Because she's just so tiny. She's so small.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's back. She seems to have a renewed attitude of not letting people push her around and being a little bit more forceful. I haven't really seen that specifically out of her, but she definitely has a little bit more confidence, I would say, from the brief episodes that we've seen. She did have a match, and she did pretty well. She got sort of a unanimous decision on the point.
Yep.
For the first week.
That's the one that was using the Hell's Gate, right? Last season.
Yep. She did on episode 2 as well.
Yeah, she pulled out a new one too, which looked pretty cool.
The leg one.
Yeah, the leg one.
Yeah, it was like a modified single leg Boston Crab kind of thing. Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, she's definitely a submission person, which makes total sense for her size, I think.
Yep.
Very Sasha Banks like in that way. So she won this week. She's on Team Taker.
Undertaker, yep.
Yeah, which is what she wanted to do because she said that if anyone up there can toughen her up and give her less how did she put it? She was just like, I don't want to be babied.
Less
fluff. That wasn't her specific wording, but that was kind of what she was alluding to. Was she wants to be taken seriously, and she wants someone who can get her there, and she thinks the Taker can do that. So that's good. Good for her. I hope she does well. Yeah. All right, let's move on from Danny Sikelski. Drake Moreau. Did he return? Yes, he did. He did indeed. Whose team did he land on?
The Undertaker's team.
Right, because of that
because of the showdown in the ring, yeah.
Yeah, so for those that haven't watched it, Bubba was basically given the last male decision to make, and whoever he didn't pick would go to Team Undertaker. And his choices were BJ Ray and Drake Moreau. And it did feel very scripted, but he basically went to Drake Moreau and was like, "Hey, bud, how about another season with Bubba Ray?" And Drake was like, "Well, Last season you picked BJ over me, so no, I'm good.
Yeah.
Which I mean, if it was scripted or if it wasn't scripted, either way, I think it makes sense.
It does. Yeah.
No, no. I wouldn't blame if it's real. I wouldn't blame him whatsoever for saying that and just being
No,
like,
not at all.
you clearly don't have the confidence in me to
Yeah.
make it. So, I mean, if I had the choice between you and Taker, I'm gonna take Taker. Sorry there, Bubba. So yeah, he's on Taker's team. I like him. He did have a match where he was supposed to be the heel, and he did really well during the match as a heel, I thought. But his entrance was still face. He was still doing
the music, the dance,
the music, the dance, throwing the beads into the crowd, and I was like, "You're supposed to be the heel. What are you doing?" But he changed it. I don't know if he just forgot. And then when he got in the ring in the match, he was like, "Oh yeah, shit, I am supposed to be the bad guy here." But once he did that, I thought he did really well. All right.
Did good.
Yeah, he did good. Let's see who's next here. Elijah Holyfield. Did he return? Hell yeah, he did. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think he was one of our favorites from season 1.
Yep, he was.
Just the charisma,
the look
oozes from him. The look. Yeah, he's decent in the ring. He's intense. He could be something.
Definitely poised for a big season this season, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm hoping so. So he was with Taker last season, and this season, I think he's still with Taker?
He's on Bubba's team.
Oh, he went with Bubba.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that should be interesting to see.
He made it to the second round.
You
had Michelle pick Anthony Luke, Shiloh or Undertaker picked his guy in the first round.
Yes, he did.
And who did Booker pick in the first round?
I don't know. Oh, I know who. It's one of the new people.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get to him for sure.
Yeah. So he was the fourth. He was the fourth. The fourth male picked.
Which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You know? But I think that also tells you that this season's kind of stacked in terms of male competition.
Yep.
I think the female side's a little on the weaker side. We will take a look at that though. Also, I'm just going to comment on my hat real quick. It's so annoying to me that they put a print like right here. You see that white?
Yeah.
So like, see how it is? It's got all the PlayStation symbols underneath it, but one of them they printed and it's not. So it's like on the front. It's so bad.
I see. Yeah.
Terrible. Good job, PlayStation.
Take a black, just take a black Sharpie and mark over that one part.
I should.
Yeah.
I should do that. Do I have a black one? I do have a black one. Well, I'm doing that right away. All right, let's move on from Elijah. Hopefully he does really well this season.
I'm sure he will.
All right, our first new guy, Harlem Lewis. Harlem Lewis is our new guy. And he seems to be a front runner right off the bat in terms of what the coaches think. I think he's been on Evolve.
Yes,
a few times. I've never seen him before personally, but in the ring, he's excellent. He had a match against, was it Chris Island?
I think so.
I think it was Chris. But he had a match. It was phenomenal. It was definitely the match of the night, I thought, for episode 2. He's just so intense. He lays it in. You know, he's very like Drew McIntyre, Sheamus-like, in that he doesn't pull his punches. He doesn't pull his kicks. You know, he's basically just like, you're the one who has to take the bump. So make sure you're watching where I'm putting my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just full intensity. My only concerns with him are charisma. Not in terms of in the ring, because I think he's got the in-ring charisma. I just don't know if he has it on the mic yet. I need to hear him talk.
Yeah, we need to hear that side a little more.
Yeah, because he did some backstage interviews for the show, and he's very what's the word? Humble. I guess he seemed very humble and professional, and
Yeah.
He's I guess he was talking about his mom at one point, saying that she's basically the reason that he became a professional wrestler, and they're not currently on speaking terms.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was him.
Yeah. I don't necessarily know if I like his look right now, but I'm kind of biased because I hate when wrestlers wear the biker shorts. Not a fan of the biker shorts.
Shorts like that?
Yeah.
Why not?
There are not too many main eventers that you can name that wear the biker shorts. They either have the trunks, like The Rock and Stone Cold and Triple H, or they have the tights, like Chris Jericho. Yeah, he's like the only one. Dolph Ziggler, but I mean, you don't really want to be compared to Dolph Ziggler's WWE career.
No, not really.
Like that's basically it. No one really wears the biker shorts, and I don't like them. I think we're getting more away from the trunks. I feel like more wrestlers are wearing tights these days.
Yeah, or just pants.
Or just pants. Yeah. Oh, we'll talk about wardrobe later. Yeah. I mean, he's got a cool face. He's a beast.
Yep.
Not sure on the bandana or not, but
almost like a biker gimmick type.
Yeah. He's like what Palumbo should have been.
Oh yeah.
When Palumbo had the biker gimmick. But yeah, I like him. He ended up on whose team? Booker T. He was Booker T's first pick, I think.
Yes, that was Booker T's first pick.
Yeah. Crazy. All right. So we'll look forward to seeing more from Mr. Harlem. He's got a good name too, Harlem Lewis. It's kind of boxer like, Harlem Lewis. It's kind of cool. All right, who's next? This is Hayes Jameson, I believe is how you pronounce her name.
Yes, it is.
Also, apologies for the arrow that's in the picture. This is the only way I could get a picture of her because WWE still hasn't updated the cast page. So I'm using all of the old pictures from the previous cast, and then I had to go find pictures on Instagram and stuff like that of the new people. Good job, WWE. On top of shit as always.
Yes.
But yeah, this is Hayes Jameson. She ended up on, I believe, McCool's team. Baba's team. Okay, Baba's team. And she had a match, and it wasn't great. It was okay at best.
Yeah, it was okay.
That being said, though, is she one of the two that has only had 5 months of training?
I think so, yes.
Because there's two women that are pretty new, and one of them only had 5 months. And then one of the males only had 5 months as well. So, it's a little interesting to me that they pick people that inexperienced for LFG,
Yeah, in season 1, there was a couple that only had like 1 or 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they're still around, some of them.
Yeah,
which is kind of impressive. So I guess we'll just have to see what happens with her. I don't really have too much to say. Is she the party girl one? Yeah, she's the party girl one, right?
Yeah,
yeah. I kept when I was watching her in the ring and listening to her backstage segments, I was always like, she kind of reminds me of Kesha.
Yeah, she does. She's got that look.
Yeah. Not sure if that's a good thing though. Kesha hasn't had a great life.
No,
she's not done very well. Wishing Kesha well. All right, let's move on. Layla Rel, or Leela Rel, I can't remember how to pronounce her name. Is she back? Leela Rel. No, she did not return. I'm not super surprised. I thought she was a charisma black hole, I thought she would probably make really good enhancement talent, and that's probably about it. And I think that's likely the assumption, not the assumptions, the grade that she was given, I think.
However, she is on Evolve.
She's still on Evolve.
She's
Interesting.
Still on Evolve with the new name.
Oh, what's her new name? Do you know?
Jen Tala, Jin, last name Tala. Maybe she's related to Tala
Tonga.
Tonga.
God, I hope that's so not true. Yeah, interesting that she's still on Evolve. Maybe they're just using her on Evolve for training new people.
So she is still in the company.
Interesting. Very interesting. All right. Well, good luck in your future endeavors, Lee Laurel.
Yes.
P Nasty. I can never remember her actual name. Do you remember her actual name?
Panina Tualepa or something like that.
Panina Tualepa. Is she back? Yes, she is. She is indeed back. P Nasty is back with an attitude.
Yes.
With an attitude.
With that chip on her shoulder. Looks like she's embracing the heel.
Yes, good. That's who you should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whose team did she end up on?
She was the first female pick that Michelle
cool.
had. Yep.
Wow. That must have felt so weird for Xena.
Yes.
That must have felt weird. Interesting. She did have a match, and it was pretty good.
Yep. Yeah, she had a match the first episode.
First night. Yep.
Yeah.
And it was quite good, quite impressive. I don't have much to say about her. I think she has. I think she's come in with guns blazing, and she needs to keep that momentum up. But judging from last season, I meh, meh. So hopefully she could change my mind.
Yep.
Over the course of the season. Yeah. All right, who we got next here? Shiloh Hill. Shiloh Hill. Is he back? Yeah, he's back.
Yeah.
And he was Taker's first pick, if I remember correctly. So,
yeah, Taker tried to get him to take it easy during the warm-ups.
So yo, come here. Dog it. What? And Shiloh was like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "What?" He's what? Dog it. Don't take it easy. I don't need you to stand out, all right?
Yeah.
That's funny. And then like Taker was at ringside, like, "What the hell's wrong with Shiloh?"
Yeah, what the hell?
He's phoning it in.
Just making it way too obvious.
Yeah, that was funny. But yeah, Shiloh's back. We'll see how he improves. He did not have a match on the first two episodes. Hopefully, he's not doing his Running Man impression anymore.
No, you love it. Come on. Hopefully, he does it even better than last season.
Oh, I hate you so much right now.
I know you do.
Hopefully, it goes away, so that the only move that I can critique is the Joker
the
throw.
Chris Island. Yeah,
because between the two, they're both pretty bad. But yeah, Shiloh did really well last season. I think he was the runner-up, if I remember correctly.
Yep, he was.
So, we'll see how he does. Serena Linton. Is she back? La Diablita? La Diablita?
La Diablita, yes.
La Diablita? Yeah, she's back. We were slightly concerned.
Yeah, that was a little surprising.
She did really well towards the end, but she was one of the two, just like Chris Island, who brought it to the 11th level in her last match, and everyone was like, "Man, I really wish you had have done that earlier."
Yeah,
because you would have made it further in the competition. So I'm thinking that's why that she was brought back, and same thing with Chris Island. because they showed that they do have the potential to improve and learn and significantly improve in the ring. So we did not see her in the ring though.
Nope.
In the first 2 episodes. So we'll see how she lands on her feet. Who did she end up with? Booker T, right?
Booker T, yep.
Booker T. All right. The other new girl, Summer Sorrell, who landed with McCool, right?
Yes.
Yeah, McCool. She had a bad match, but she, from what I understand, has very little experience. So,
yeah, the note that I took on her from the first episode was she's just another blonde. Pretty much.
Yeah, I didn't get anything. Taker was saying she has a presence in the ring, and I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
I didn't see much of anything. And she had probably the worst match in the first 2 episodes. So you can do, so it's hard to critique when someone's that new, because you can tell she's that new just by the way she hesitates constantly. I think she was the one that was in the match with Danny. I could be wrong. I think she was in the match with Danny, and she kept hesitating.
Could be.
Because I remember the hesitation in her looking up whenever she was down on the ground, and Danny would tuck her head to her.
Danny.
Yeah, Danny kept tucking her head against Summers. You could clearly tell that she was trying to communicate with her, like, this is the next spot. This is the next spot. Like, she was clearly leading. So, it's tough to tell. It's the first 2 episodes. It's the first time we've seen her in a match. We'll see if she improves. She's definitely at the low. She's the lowest rung on the ladder right now.
She is.
So we'll see. We'll see if she can change minds as time goes on. I really want to get to the promo episode.
Oh
again. Yeah. All right, let's see who's next here. Tatiana Dumas. Did she return? Unfortunately. I don't understand how she returned. I don't get it. I saw her and I was like, what? She was like first or second one eliminated? Like, okay.
Yeah, she was in the first round of cuts.
I don't get it. I don't even know what to say. I just don't understand why she's on the show. We did not get to see her in her match.
Nope.
Whose team did she end up on?
She ended up on
Bubba's?
Booker.
Booker's
interesting team. Yeah.
He's got no patience for botching it up.
No, he doesn't.
So that should be interesting, because like we said in the first season, she's got the look, but she's just so rough in the ring.
And they showed that didn't really take too well to loud criticism, rough criticism.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she teared up every time.
Yeah, so I don't know how.
Yeah, we'll see if she's toughened up.
Yeah, I don't know how well that's going to go out on Booker's team.
Booker, yeah. There's no crying in wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not to say that you're not allowed to get emotional at your job. Just there's definitely room for that, and everyone's different. But she kind of made it a little bit of a habit. She needed to get some thicker skin, So we'll see what happens when she's at a match. She was screwing up constantly during training. She couldn't even do a hip toss right.
Oh yeah, some of those hip tosses looked bad.
Almost dropped someone on her head. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Hayes. Hayes.
Yeah. Kesha.
Yeah, Kesha. Yeah. Who took it very well. She's like, shit happens, I'm fine, whatever.
Yeah.
So good on her for having that kind of attitude. That'll get her a long way. All right, who's next? Another new one. Trill London. Trill London, one of McCool's picks, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. So, he was also on Evolve, I think.
I don't know. Let's see.
I feel like one of them mentioned that he was on Evolve, or the narrator did. Somebody did. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
He's on Evolve.
Yep. He performs on
Yeah.
Evolve. Yep.
Yeah. So he's a high flyer. Apparently, he only has 5 months of training as well, but it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, he's got hops. He's
He was doing crazy high fly flips and springboards, and
definitely looks like he's been doing it for a little bit longer.
right. Yeah. Apparently, he's a former NFL defenseman,
Yep. Safety
safety
for the Miami
Um,
Dolphins.
So, he obviously has an athletic background, so he's taking to it really well, which is nice to see. Um, I think there's two problems with him. Number one is his size. He's pretty small, so he's kind of like a Wesley.
Javon
Who's
Evans.
Javon Evans? That's who I was trying to reference. Yeah, Javon Evans, type size guy. We'll see if his charisma will come through, because we've seen a million guys who do flips. Question is, can he tell stories?
I think so. I think he'll be good.
Yeah, fingers crossed for him. The one thing that I absolutely hated about him was his attire in the ring. He wore like this baggy shirt and baggy pants, and I was like, that is a botch waiting to happen. You're gonna get
Yeah.
that snug on something, like, oof, oof. He did take the shirt off eventually, but I was like, it should have been off from the beginning there. But he did have a botch at the end, which is how the match ended. He went for like a springboard clothesline or something and slipped off the ropes.
But was it?
Yeah, I know, because it was so clearly referenced by Booker T immediately following that I was like, was that part of the match? Was that the point?
I'm kind of thinking it might have been.
Yeah. It makes me a little sad that this show is not as unscripted as I want it to be.
Right. Yeah.
When they announced this, I read like the synopsis and whatnot, I was like, oh, that could be really good. We could get like a Hell's Kitchen, wrestling edition.
I mean, I thought it was going to be like Tough Enough meets
Yeah.
American Idol.
I don't know why I referenced Hell's Kitchen when Tough Enough existed.
I don't know.
But no, you're right. It's definitely not that. They're definitely trying to tell a story and use this as a platform to build someone up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we'll see how Trill London does as the weeks go on. Who's next? Troy Yearwood. Did he return? No, he did not.
This was kind of a surprise.
Back. Yeah, because I remember when you and I were talking, we were comparing Chris Island and Troy Yearwood, and I was like, if I had to pick between the two, and I think we may have agreed on this, that Troy would be the one I would pick, not Chris. Now, I don't know if he's still with the company. Like,
looking like it is.
He's still there?
He'll now be competing in Evolve under the ring name of Jamar Hampton.
Jamar Hampton.
Yes, Jamar Hampton.
Why did they change their names?
I don't know.
I mean, I guess they want to own them, I guess, but
I mean,
like, is Lee Laurel and Troy Yearwood their real name? So if that's the case, then I guess it makes sense, because they want to own the name. Although they didn't change Jasper Troy or Tyra May Steele.
Yeah, that is his real name. Looks like Troy Yearwood.
Weird.
Yep.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. But again, like, why didn't they rename the other people? Okay, well, good luck to Troy. We'll see if he evolves.
Oh, see what you did there.
Oh, bad joke. All right. Let's see what who's next here. Cena Sterling. Did she return? Duh.
Yeah.
Yes, she absolutely did. Whose team did she end up on? She's not on. She was on Bubba's.
She's on Bubba's. Yep. So Bubba picked
uh,
second because he was not last place, but of the three remaining or of the three renewing coaches, he had the least amount of points. So he drafted second.
Right.
And when Michelle picked P Nasty, Bubba's eyes lit up because he knew that he was going to get Xena. So.
Which I'm kind of disappointed in. I kind of wanted to see her get some different
a little bit, yeah,
mentoring from someone else.
Yeah.
But we'll see how she does. She did not have a match, so don't know.
I mean,
don't know how she's doing.
There's no way she can't be a front runner.
No, I don't think so.
Or a odds-on favorite going into
She
it.
did say at the beginning that there's going to be less dits and more intense.
That's good. Oh, good.
Yeah, in one of her backstage interviews when she was talking, she's like, "This season I'm bringing less dits and more intensity." So, which I think is a good idea.
Yeah, very.
You don't want to go too far in the dits direction because then you won't be taken seriously. As much of an interesting character as it is.
Yep.
So we'll see how Xena does. And that's it. That's the cast. So it's basically the exact same cast, minus Troy Yearwood, minus Lee Laurel, minus Tyra Maysteel, and minus Jasper Troy. So
and Cutler James.
Oh yeah, and Cutler James because he's in NXT.
Yep.
Yeah. So they've got 4 new people, so 2 new men, and 2 new women, and they're just continuing on. I did not anticipate that season 2 would be that full of returning.
I didn't
stars.
either. I thought maybe half at the most.
Yeah. I was just like, huh. All right. That's an interesting decision.
Yep.
My only thought on why is because there was so little time between season 1 and 2. Like there was only like what, a month or 2?
If that.
Between filming?
If 2 full months. Well,
crazy.
Yeah. I mean, between filming, it was probably about 3 or 4 months.
3 or 4 months. That's not a lot of time,
No.
In the wrestling world especially. So, yeah, I'm going to continue to watch. We'll continue to give updates. I don't know if we'll do it weekly or if we'll do it bi-weekly.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do it bi-weekly until we get to like eliminations. Yeah. And then we'll do it weekly after that.
But as far as the teams, we want to go over the teams or?
Sure. Yeah. Light me up.
Who we got? So Team Undertaker, he got Shiloh Hill.
Okay.
Drake Moreau as his 2 guys.
Interesting.
Danny Sikowski and Bailey Humphrey. So
Taker's got all people from season 1.
He's the only one with all returning people. He's got 3 big guys, if you counting Bailey.
Yeah.
And the small one, Danny.
All right, let's pick. Should we do predictions for each team?
Oh,
who we think will, if there's a winner on each team, who we think will be the winner from each team? You know what I'm saying? So like we pick 1 male and 1 female. From each team.
Well, when they do the eliminations, they get rid of 1 man or 1 guy, 1 girl, and then
assuming they do it the same as last season. Yeah,
assuming they do it the same, they'll end up with 1 and 1.
Yeah. Let's do that. Okay, so for Taker, we've got the males are Shiloh and
Drake.
Well, I mean, do we want to do the boards or do you just want to say it?
We'll just say it.
Okay, Shiloh. Ooh, he's considering Drake.
I am considering Drake.
I mean, Drake, I don't have any problem with Drake. I think he's great. I just think he's not Taker's
Shiloh
favorite. Okay. So we both say Shiloh.
What does Sim say?
He said Shiloh. He thinks Shiloh will win season 2 entirely.
Okay. Women.
This is impromptu, ladies and gentlemen.
It is.
Women. Yeah. So we got who do we got? Danny and
Bailey.
Bone Collector. I mean, Bailey. Gotta be. Danny's great, but but Bailey's just something else, man.
I say Bailey.
Okay. So does Sim 31.
All right. Next up,
Who's in it? Yeah.
Booker T. He's got Harlem Lewis and Chris Island.
I mean, Harlem for me. Harlem for Sim 31.
I think Harlem too.
Yeah. Unless Chris changes something drastically. I just don't see him beating Harlem.
And the women, he's got Serena and Tatiana. Ooh.
I mean, that's a toss up.
I like Serena. Serena.
I can't go with Tatiana just because of her attitude and her previous issues. I can't go with her. Serena.
Yep, I agree.
So far, we are in 100% agreement.
Bubba Ray. He's got his nephew BJ Ray. And Elijah.
Oh, come on. This is too easy so far. Elijah.
I'm going Elijah.
I swear to God, if he picks BJ over Elijah, I will just boycott him all the way. Sim is saying BJ.
You know what? I can see
I can see it too.
I can see it.
Come on, man. It's Elijah freaking Holyfield. He says he feels like it's scripted where he will advance.
And ratings. Michelle has Anthony Luke.
Oh, you didn't do the women.
Oh, I mean, it's Xena.
Oh, no, you did do the women. Never mind.
Oh, I didn't, but it's Xena and Hayes.
Oh, well, Xena. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Unless Hayes comes out of nowhere with some sort of crazy improvement, I highly doubt.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
And then for Michelle, we have Anthony Luke and Trill London.
Ooh, that's a tougher one.
I'm going Trill.
Anthony or Trill? Yeah, I'm going to go with
Sam's
Anthony.
Got Anthony.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go with Anthony.
And P Nasty or Summer Sorrell?
P Nasty. Oh, Sim's going with Summer.
Excellent. I like it.
So we really only had disagreements on one team.
2 different teams.
Oh.
Sim picked
McCool
BJ instead of
that's
Elijah.
Right.
And then we had 2 different ones. 2 different. Right. 3 different combinations.
Oh, snap, son.
For Michelle's team.
Nice.
I do think Michelle might kind of have the weakest team.
I don't know. I think they're much more even this time around than last season. Mickey really got fucked.
She did, yeah.
She got so screwed.
Yeah, she did.
I'm glad they did picks this time instead of like what they do last time, like a lottery or something.
A name out of a hat.
Yeah, stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was not scripted at all, right?
Yeah, exactly. All right. Cool. So we'll bring those predictions to the quarterfinals and see who made it through. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's been the LFG update. As always, on the run-in, we do a wrestle play and either a sporkle or a spin the wheel. So we're going to get to that right meow. Give me a second to switcheroo over. And we're going to start with wrestle play. All right.
Oh, what's a ladder?
Oh, that's new.
It's new.
Oh, they got rid of something. Oh no, they just added it. Well, let's check that out. Let's see. The daily, where you're tasked with completing a list of 10 wrestlers based on a given category. This can be most SummerSlam matches, most TNA titles, top 10 opponents, and more. All right. Most one-on-one matches against Cody Rhodes. Wow.
Ooh.
I mean, does that include other companies, or is this just WWE?
I mean, I would say all companies.
Oh, that's going to be really difficult. Who did he
Randy?
wrestle them? Has he, though? I feel like he's only wrestled him twice. One-on-one. Actually, I think he's only had one match with Orton. Because he had a triple threat with him. I don't know if he ever had a one-on-one with him, though.
I mean, does it include house shows, too?
Yeah, let's use it as a test bench. Wow, it must include house shows. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, then it's got to be Solo Sikoa, too. He must have faced him 100 times. No, he's not even on the list.
Miz?
What the? Wow. Kevin Owens?
Who would he have wrestled?
Wade Barrett?
Oh, yeah, Wade Barrett.
No, he's not on the list.
Wow.
What? Okay. Hold on. Roman? I don't think so. Roman doesn't do house shows. We could try him. No. I was going to say, Roman doesn't do house shows. Who would he have faced more than Randy Orton? I think Kevin Owens has got to be on this list. No!
Wow.
Who the hell? Okay. All right. I'm taking the hat off. Look at my wonderful hair now. Got hat hair. Okay. That's crazy. Kofi Kingston? Okay. Oh, Dolph Ziggler. No!
Wow.
I'm trying to think of like mid-carders in that era. Because I bet you most of his matches
Daniel Bryan
are from his... I don't know if they even ever fought. Oh, wow. What?
Oh, wow.
Never would have guessed that in a million years. Cody Rhodes. Oh, Seth Rollins, probably. I don't know. I give up. I have no clue. Oh, Dustin Reynolds. He faced his brother a lot.
Oh, holy smokes.
Nope. Wow. MJF? Like, I legitimately have no idea at this point.
Me neither.
Big Show.
Oh, Big Show.
No. Oh, my God. Okay. I kind of want to give up just so we can move on, because I have no idea. Okay, let's see what this list is. Zack Ryder, R-Truth, Jack Swagger, Fandango, Rey Mysterio, and Sheamus.
Yeah, I never would have guessed.
No, that's crazy. Well, we'll keep an eye on this game, and hopefully we'll get like an easier or list, because that's crazy. All right, connections: Claudio Castagnoli, Cash Wheeler, Chyna, Tiffany Stratton, Bryan Danielson, Cody Rhodes, JD McDonough, Raquel Rodriguez, Io Sky, Edge, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Kane, Bayley, Asuka, and Carlito. All right. Well, we have 4 women. Nope, we have 5 women. Damn. Nope, we have 6 women. Double damn.
McDonough. Raquel Carlito Edge.
Oh, Judgment Day. Nice. Good call. Good call. DX. Was Kanan DX at some point? I feel like he may have been. Haha. Oh, Corporation. Shawn Michaels was never in the Corporation, was he?
I don't know. 4 women, obviously.
Yeah. Women's champ.
Is that AEW?
SmackDown Tag Champs.
SmackDown Tag Champs. Wow. Easy one.
Well, that was an easy one, man. And then WrestleGrid. Allied with Orton at WrestleMania 18. He was not at WrestleMania 18.
I think allied with Orton.
Oh, with somebody who was at WrestleMania.
Who was someone who was at WrestleMania 18. Well,
it's gotta be Triple H then. Yeah. Faced Gunther for the IC title in a Hell in a Cell match. Gunther was in a Hell in a Cell match?
No. Who was in a Hell in a Cell match that also faced Gunther for the IC title?
Good lord. Could literally be anyone. There was like 1,000 Hell in a Cell matches.
Drew?
Yeah, it could be. No. He was the IC champ, though. I feel like that could have fit there, though.
Yeah.
Sheamus?
Yeah.
No.
Sheamus.
Sheamus was never in a Hell in a Cell match? That's a crime. Undertaker. Over here.
Mick Foley.
No. No, he wasn't at WrestleMania 18.
No? Okay.
Who? Jericho.
Was it Batista?
Oh, Jericho was IC champ. No, Batista wasn't at Mania 18. He didn't debut until 20. Who was in a Hell in a Cell match that was at WrestleMania 18? Kane. Right. Ministry of Darkness member that was also an IC champ. Ministry of Darkness. I don't even remember who was in the Ministry. To be honest with you.
Edge.
Oh, nope, but he was a teammate with Orton, though, apparently. Oh yeah, Rated RKO. Duh. Christian was IC champ? Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
All right, faced Gunther for the IC title, and he was also in a Hell in a Cell match.
Did Matt Riddle ever face Gunther for the IC title?
I don't think so. I think Matt Riddle was gone by the time Gunther came up to the main roster. I could be wrong. Try it.
He had it for almost 2 years.
Nope. No, I put Gunther. Jesus. Oh.
Nice.
Oh, that makes sense. We forgot about Rated RK Pro. Hell in a Cell match participant that faced Gunther.
Kevin Owens ever face him? Sammy? Was Sammy in a Hell in a Cell?
Nope. Who is this? Somebody was in a Hell in a Cell match. Oh, Jay.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
He was in the Hell in a Cell with weapons or whatever it was called.
Oh, and the one with
the Roman.
Yeah, with Roman.
Yeah, that's where he got the main event tagline.
And it wasn't even a Thunderdome. I don't think yet.
I don't remember. That era is a blur. Just an absolute blur to me.
It's the COVID fog.
Yeah, the COVID fog is real. All right. So that is WrestlePlay. So let's move on to Spin the Wheel. Why is there? Oh, there. Okay, that's good. All right. So this is WWE Women. Oh yeah, we got to write down our competitors. That's right.
Was it WWE or AEW?
I think I picked WWE.
Okay.
Well, we'll find out very quickly. Pretty sure it was WWE that I picked. Alrighty, let's see here. All right, got my board figured out here. Do you want to flip a coin again?
Sure. Call it.
Tails.
It is tails.
I've called it every time. This is weird. All right, here we go. Spin number 1. Oh God. Well, that's an easy one for me.
Oh.
I don't know if you can get much
Now,
worse
does this
than that.
include NXT?
I don't remember. I don't. I think it does, but I don't remember. All right, here's your first spin.
All right. I like the way this is going now. Kyrie, I'll put her at 4.
Sorry, I was writing mine down. 4, you say?
Yes.
All right. Let's see who we get next, ladies and gents.
How about Nia Jax?
Okay, well, we do have NXTers.
Yes, we do.
Trying to think of anyone that might be worse than Fallon Henley. Not too many. I'm going to put her at 8, though. Just because I can't remember who's on this list. All right. Sim31 says JC Jane is worse.
JC's your NXT Women's Champion.
Yeah, that's blasphemy.
Yeah. Oh.
Wasn't she let go?
No, not yet.
No.
Number 10.
Number 10.
Yeah, number 10.
You don't think anyone's worse than Candice LeRae?
She's on my fire. Yeah, Danny from LFG is just a younger Candice.
Ooh. Hot take.
But I'd still rather see Danny than Candice.
I'm glad I made some room. Wow. Damn. I am so glad I went with 8. Now I have a problem though, because now I definitely am getting a little worried that there's not too many good ones on this list.
All right.
Here's Cole's next one.
That's looking eerily similar to your last one.
I know. You called for it. You willed it into existence.
I'll put her at 8.
Wow, I put her higher than you.
Really? Wow.
Well, I have a I mean, I haven't shown you my list, so. Okay, come on. Give me some good ones. I need some goodies. I need some goodies.
She does, Sim. She does.
Come on, come on, come on. Oof. What is happening right now? Well, I guess I'll put her at 6, because now I'm getting scared.
Okay.
Here comes your next one.
Ooh, big booty Nikita.
She was on LFG. She faced, I think, Tyra May Steele.
She did in Tyra's first match.
I
Give me
don't
number
know where to put
7.
her. Going with 7, eh?
Going with 7. That's not 7.
Oh, sorry. Thanks for keeping me honest. Ooh. Ooh, buddy. Okay.
This is current Trish Stratus.
Yeah. I mean, she's still good. Am I going to get 2 people better than her at this rate? That's the question. Yeah, I'm going to go with number 2.
Oh, wow.
Well, my list so far is kind of scary, so I'm not very confident that I'm going to get some beast ones. And 2 is still not terrible. I mean, the last 2 matches that Trish had were fantastic. She had that amazing cage match with Becky Lynch. Very memorable one.
Yeah, she did wonders for Zoe Stark.
Yeah.
Give me 5 for Thea.
We're
Thea
both kind of
is, I believe, partnered up with new dude from LFG. The guy.
Trill?
The new guy. No, the other new guy.
Harlem.
Harlem, yes. I believe.
Huh.
Yeah. Harlem Bag Thea.
Ugh. Okay, well,
Oof.
there was my 7. Yikes.
All right.
I need some good ones, man. My list is bottom heavy. That's what I needed.
I will take Bianca at... Put her at 1.
Yeah, there's not really too many better than Bianca. Oh boy, I'm getting scared now. My list isn't bad. A wrench could be thrown in here.
A wrench by the name of Alba Fire.
I mean, I still like her better than the rest of those. Not her current Hervis thing, but
Oof. All right.
My list is definitely bottom heavy though. Where's all the stars?
Well, I've got one of them on my team.
Yeah.
Getting ready to be
You're
2.
gonna have 2. Yeah. Yeah, fuck you.
2? Yeah, number 2. Wow. You skipped You skipped the you son of a bitch and went straight to the FU.
You're putting her where too?
Yeah, 2.
I skipped the son of a. Did I? That happens. Okay, give me someone good. Come on, stop hogging them all to Cole. For the love of God, what is happening? I mean, she is the NXT champion, so she technically goes at number 4. There's nothing wrong with that. My list isn't bad. It's just full of meh people. This is crazy. This is crazy.
All right, give me
Becky.
How about a Rhea?
Oh, fuck you. You're a piece of shit. You're not even a piece of shit. You're a whole shit.
I'll take a number 6. Wow, I've still got my 9 open.
Yeah, you need one of mine.
Nah, I think I'll pass. Watch, I get Stephanie and have to put her at 9.
Well, I'll tell you what I have left on your board. I have 2 and 10 left. So I hope. So I need 3 heavy hitters to come up.
Well, you only have 2 open spots.
One for your list.
Oh yeah. Oh, there you go.
I'm okay with that at 3. I'm okay with that at 3. My problem is now I have a number 1 problem. That's my problem now. Oh no. Oh no. My number 1's gonna be like fucking Vicky Guerrero. Excuse me.
Adjacent, yeah.
Yep. All right, I need a 2 or a 10 on this one for my list.
Give me Soul.
Oh.
You know what?
I can't put Natalya below Candice LeRae. Shit. That fucked my list.
I really can't go wrong in either spot. Just because of how good she is.
How it worked out.
But
yeah,
she goes to 9.
I can't put her at 2, so she went to 10. That sucks. All right. My last one. This is my number 1, whoever it is. I'm so fucked.
Oh, wow.
You
got saved.
Woo! Damn.
Oh, put Natalya at 9 for me.
Oh, sorry. Woo, man. My list is pretty damn good. I'm just gonna say it's pretty damn accurate. All right, here's your number 3. Come on, fuck him up. Yeah. She's actually not that bad for that spot, but she's not better than Kyrie or Thea or Jordan. That fucked my list though. Tamita's a number 2 on mine.
Yeah, I blame WWE digital or social media for that because she's retired. She shouldn't be on the roster.
Oh.
But she's on.
All right.
She's on the roster website, so I gotta.
Yeah, she is. Man.
So.
All right. So here, I'll show you my list, how it turned out. So I got Bianca at 1, Tamina at 2, Tiffany Stratton at 3, Jordan Grace at 4, Kairi Sane at 5, Thea Hale at 6, Nia Jax at 7, Nikita Lyons at 8, Candice LeRae at 9, and Natalya at 10. Not bad. Not terrible.
And for you, I've got Julia 1, Rhea 2, JC 3, Trish 4, Alba 5, Zelina 6, Fallon 7, Izzy 8, Scarlett 9, and Maxine Dupree at 10.
I think that this is probably our most accurate combo of lists yet.
But
there's really no major screw up, I don't think.
My 1 is an even battle with your 1. My 2
True.
is actually,
Even again.
depending on reports, that might be a match we see at Evolution.
Yep.
3.
Our 3 don't. I beat your 3 for sure.
I mean, Prime Tamina would be a better match.
Yeah.
Obviously. JC
You got me beat on
Jane,
4.
I got you beat 5. Alba and Thea.
You have me beat all the way down for the rest of the way because I got shit.
Yeah. I mean, mine. Yours is very, very top heavy. Mine's
yeah.
top heavy, but I mean, my middle and bottom would work circles around yours.
Yeah.
I think, in my opinion.
I think all versions of our list are pretty damn good considering that they were blind. All right. So that's been our show, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to follow me on the socials, I'm at TJ-Leo on BlueSky.
And I'm at Cole2K on BlueSky and the X.
If you want to email us, you can do so at co.op.podcasts@gmail.com. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Join the Co-op Club Discord community server. Link is in the description. And until next week, do you have a call out for us?
Do I?
Oh, God.
I do.
Prep your anuses, people.
That's a wrap. We LFG'd, we WrestlePlayed, and we spun the wheel. And much like TJ's hairline, some of those answers are missing. Catch you next time, jabronis.